Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Patrick. This is like the 8th take I've done on this, so hopefully I can finally get it right. Everything has gone wrong. Take number 8. Let's get it right this time. Okay, this is the 4th and final headset that I'll be reviewing in this immediate series. If another gaming headset lands on my desk, I'd definitely be more than happy to review it. But this is a headset that I just picked up pretty recently, so I can't do a full review on it. We'll just go over some quick specs. Today, this is the king of gaming headsets, in my opinion. This is the Logitech G930 7.1 wireless gaming headset. We'll get right into it here. Along the top of the band, it's kind of a matte plastic that has the G930 emblem kind of brandished into it. It's a pretty thick, sturdy matte metal. Very, very sturdy. I like it up there. On the side here, we have some numbers and hash marks to indicate where our perfect fit lies. That's kind of a nice touch. On the side, ear cup braces over here, we kind of have a chintzier reflective plastic. Ear cups are made out of kind of a rubberized, non-textured plastic rubber compound. That's pretty nice. Same thing on the right side. While we're on the right side, this is where all the action happens. You've got your 3 programmable G keys, which you can program to do literally anything with Logitech's gaming software that comes with all of their gaming products. By default, this is like rewind or skip back, play, pause, and skip ahead or fast forward. We have a rubberized, all these buttons are rubberized. We have a microphone mute, a rubberized volume wheel. On the bottom, we have the charging port for the headset, uses a micro USB cable. And then along the side here, it's kind of hard to see these little lettering that they have on here. This is the Dolby Digital switch to switch it from stereo to surround sound using a Dolby Digital engine. And this is your power button with a status light just below it to let you know whether you're properly connected and sound is coming through or not. My initial impressions with this headset, one was, wow, this thing is heavy, but very equally balanced. The right ear, actually, this is the left ear cup. Left ear cup has all the action. The left ear cup is awfully heavy, and the right ear cup is equal weight, even though this has all the controls and charging ports and everything, and this has nothing but drivers in it. So weight is interesting. After a long while, I also noticed that the inward push that the headset kind of generates, because it's a pretty heavy headset, tends to squeeze pretty tight on my head. But the leather that's on the inside of the ear cups and headband do a very, very good job. Really, really nice plush leather. It's about 3/4 of an inch worth. It's kind of a pleather sort of texture, but it's very, very nice. Much different than the other Logitech G series headsets, the G430 and G230. Go see the G230 review I did. You'll kind of understand where we come from. In this video, design's roughly the same. It does swivel 90 degrees, but in the wrong direction, in my opinion. When you have the headset on, you slip it off your ears for something, your wife comes in the room or something, you pull the headset off. Sometimes it's nice to, or maybe, it's really sucking tight to your head, and it starts to like give you a headache or something like that. You pull the headset off, but it's nice to be able to tilt the ear cups up so that sound is pointing up. That Logitech didn't design it that way. This is the way it lays. So it's like shooting sound into my shoulders, which doesn't make too much sense. And then the microphone over here is kind of stuck in my neck. So I suppose I could still use the microphone, but it defeats the purpose of the sound because the sound's getting blasted into my neck. And then if I do want to wear it correctly, I have to flip it over, so now it's the wrong way. And I can use it like this, still flip the microphone out, but the left and right channels will be all mixed up. Overall build quality is pretty darn good. The weight is kind of a indicator of such. Cheaper headsets are obviously lighter weight than different headsets. So I don't like the 90-degree tilt. If it was in the right direction, I probably would. Would also be nice if the microphone swiveled in different directions, like you could, use it on this side or something like that, so that you could turn the headset around and it might auto adjust what speaker placement is and how the microphone works. The microphone's pretty good on it. It's pretty standard for construction. The first half between my two fingers here and here is a rubberized plastic. It's malleable, but it's not the most bendable headphone. I assume because the microphone is a little bit better than the rest of them. That's a glossy black plastic, and there's an LED here on the inside, which I won't demonstrate today, that lets you know that the microphone is muted. Also, if you're done using the microphone, you can put it in the up and away position to indicate that the headset not the headset, but the microphone is not in use, and it will auto-mute the microphone, which is pretty nice, even though they have the headphone mute button there on the side. So besides this that comes in the box is nothing too special. You've got this hockey puck looking corded mess. It's really the exact dimension of a hockey puck. Some rubber feet on the bottom to grip it to your surface. This is the charging cable for the headphones. So this end goes into your computer or USB power source, whether you're using a hub or your computer or whatever. And this is for micro USB to connect to the headset to charge it. 10-hour battery, which is pretty good. Room for improvement there, but 10 hours is pretty darn good out of a wireless headset like that, especially in 7.1. And it charges in about 2 hours. You get 10 hours of use out of it. Also here in the center, there's kind of this glossy, you can almost see what I'm doing here in my computer here. And then you have a USB 2.0 port on the top, which is where this goes. Your 2.4 gigahertz wireless receiver has the Logitech logo, the G930 logo, and kind of a wireless Wi-Fi looking transmission logo on there. And right about where my thumb and index finger is, there is a LED light to indicate whether you're properly connected or not. On the back, you just have all the FCC regulation mumbo jumbo. And that can get plugged into either the hockey puck or any USB port. Really, there is no benefit that I've seen to plugging it into that charging hockey puck. Headset's very good. Another initial impression that I've got from using it for about a week is how noise canceling it is just by putting the headset on. It's not turned on, nothing like that. Just having the headset on is pretty impressive how much noise it does drown out. Also, with the 7.1, really nice feature if you're an FPS gamer or even get into games like World of Warcraft or other pay-to-play games that have some really well-engineered sounds and soundscapes in the game. And that's been pretty good for me. I have a pair of Harman Kardon sound sticks too, and the accompanying subwoofer. Make sure you're subscribed. I am going to be doing a review of that here coming up pretty shortly. And once I changed the playback device to these headphones, I kept thinking that it was playing out of the speakers that I have set up here, because the sound distribution is so darn good that you're not sure if it's my actual speakers playing or my headphones are on. So constantly throughout the night, I would take my headphones off late at night to just make sure that my speakers weren't blasting what music I was listening to or what game I was playing. So the sound field that this generates is pretty darn impressive. The Logitech gaming software is pretty darn good. You can program those G keys. It has some surround sound test clips. You can tweak volume levels on certain channels if you like. And it has some software to kind of enhance the Dolby Digital experience. Let's go on the internet here pretty briefly. Amazon right now has it for 99 bucks. I got this for a little less than that, kind of on a Black Friday steal. I've been dying to get a pair of these for a really long time, so I am pretty happy that I picked those up. 99 bucks on Amazon, $114 right now from Newegg, $155 from Tiger Direct, and Logitech retails them at $159.99. So that's kind of your prices there. Now, prices flux. The $99 on Amazon ranges from like $99 to $119, so that price flux is pretty heavily on there. There are some pretty positive reviews on there. Logitech's website mentions the 7.1 noise-canceling mic, neodymium drivers. The impedance is 32 ohms, and the frequency goes from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, so some pretty industry standard numbers. But I've been pretty impressed so far as to what this can do. This headset can do not only musically, but for watching a movie or playing games. The 7.1 is really, really impressive, and I've been pretty darn impressed with it. Build quality is pretty good. It's not such a fingerprint magnet, and it's very easy to clean off. Charge time's good. Weight is a little bit overbearing, but I'm kind of a smaller person. That might just be me. And that's about it. I don't have too much more to talk about. I've only owned this pair for about a week now. But I can't stop saying enough about this headset. My experience so far has been pretty pleasant. Now, a $160 retail gaming headset like this is not for your average, oh, I just got into gaming and I play COD and, I want to, hear my enemies and stuff. And you can certainly do that, but I definitely recommend this product for the higher-end gamer, somebody who's really serious about their sound and likes the wireless component. But if you're looking to spend over $100 on a peripheral, this is definitely one of the ones that you're going to want in your arsenal. I have a lot of Logitech products. I think this is like my 40th Logitech product that I own. I have way too many Logitech products, so I'm a little biased towards this product. But so far, it has not let me down just yet. The microphone's pretty good. It does mention that it's noise canceling, but a lot of microphones nowadays are, so that's not too different from the status quo. So this has been a pretty quick review, a little overview of the new Logitech G930. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. I will be coming back periodically to answer questions. And maybe in 6 months to a year, I'll do another review once this really gets a beating, 8 to 10 hours a day as I'm sitting in front of a computer. And I'll come back and talk to you about how it holds up and how the battery life is after a year, and we'll talk about the longevity of this product. I appreciate you watching. If you've made it to the end of this video, please comment in the section below, I made it to the end of this video, so that I can know how many of my viewers are actually watching this entire video. It really does help me figure out if people are watching my video for 30 seconds and just skipping on to the next one, or if they actually watch this entire thing. So if you could comment, that'd be fantastic. One more time, the Logitech G930 wireless 7.1 surround sound gaming headset. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will see you next time.